I did what I like. If like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me.
Game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind.
The fight between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul is turning out to be much bigger than expected, as it has unexpectedly reunited Davis and Floyd Mayweather after nearly 2 years of tension. Many believe they never see the two together again, but Floyd has now stepped in to assist Gervonta's training camp, focusing on improving his defense and handling the weight difference. During his visit, Floyd guided Davis through shadowboxing and strength drills, and later offered pointers while watching him spar against heavyweights.
Hey, move your feet, shit. You don't do what the fuck you want to do up there.
That got ring experience as a fighter to be in your corner so they can help you when you get in certain situations. Can tell you how you can go about the situation.
There wasn't a hint of tension when they met. It was a surprising reunion. Floyd was welcomed warmly, and his respectful approach set a positive tone. While other fighters trained and sparred, Gervonta Davis, his team, and Floyd spent time in deep conversation. When it came time for Tank to train, old memories resurfaced as Floyd offered him pointers throughout the session, working alongside his longtime trainers, Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis. With these intense training sessions, many expect Gervonta Davis to come out on top when he faces Jake Paul on fight night. Tank and Floyd have always shared similar traits, something that was evident even during Tank's first fight with Roach. Still, some fans suspect Tank might take a dive or hold back against Paul. Conspiracy theories continue to swirl around Jake's fights, especially after his last bout with Mike Tyson, which many fans dismissed as a joke.
It's not even on that pro record. It's basically just like a exhibition.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Crazy.
Bank robbery.
Huh?
Bank robbery.
Well, not really, because people. I swear everyone has Netflix, so most people have Netflix.
But for them, they're getting a bag.
So yeah, for them, yeah, it's probably a bank robbery. Yeah, they're robbing.
As of now, there's nothing suspicious surrounding the fight. Whether Davis goes all out on fight night is still uncertain. However, if the match goes the distance, controversy could arise. Reports surfaced on Friday revealing that one of the 3 judges for the Paul vs. Davis bout will be an AI judge, responsible for helping determine the outcome if it goes to the scorecards.
Fighter to stop him, and if you can't stop him, do you think you can stop him?
Yeah, for sure. I think I can stop him. I'm much quicker than him. He's much stronger, much bigger, but we all know that tall fighters is a taller fighter. A shorter person is hard to fight a taller person. So, a taller person is hard to fight a shorter person.
While AI judges have appeared on boxing broadcasts before, this marks the first time one will contribute to an official scorecard. Thankfully, the bout is only an exhibition. Still, it could spark controversy if fans feel one fighter clearly dominated but the AI's decision says otherwise. Considering Jake Paul already has plenty of skeptics, this move is unlikely to sit well with them.
is going to be the beach of the day. Is Miami ready? His hot star is Louis
Netflix. Yeah.
Down the lens, why should everyone tune in tomorrow night? The Zone pay-per-view. What a card. It's nice to see Misfits back. It's nice to see JJ back.
Mrs. 22, I mean, I don't need to say much. Look online, see all the chaos that's happening. It's going to be rowdy, it's going to be chaotic, but it's going to be...
The Paul vs. Davis fight is just over a month away and will include several high-profile professional bouts on the undercard, featuring names like Alicia Baumgardner, Ellie Scottney, and Gary Antoine Russell. As for Floyd and Davis, their relationship had taken a serious downturn over the past year, and fans are hoping this recent reunion marks a positive change. The lowest point came when Mayweather not only sided against Davis in his last fight, but also behaved in a way many felt was uncharacteristic of a boxing legend.
No, real quick, Sam, actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big...
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still...
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather guided Gervonta, Tank, Davis through most of his career, during which Davis captured world titles across multiple divisions and earned a reputation as one of the sport's most electrifying fighters. However, the two split in 2022, and their relationship has since soured, with both trading public insults. Davis recently revealed on the Jay Hill podcast that his former mentor once set him up in a fight expecting him to lose. According to Tank, Floyd was so determined to see him defeated that even after a fight cancellation, he wasn't satisfied with just an Instagram post about it. Mayweather reportedly labeled what should have been an easy win for Davis as a 50-50 fight, and even offered Frank Martin strategic advice on how to beat him. This time, Floyd's feud with Gervonta Davis ran so deep that he reportedly contacted one of Davis's former opponents in secret, giving him tips on how to beat Tank. Whether those instructions were ignored or simply ineffective remains unclear. On fight night, the opponent started strong in the early rounds but couldn't sustain it, lasting only 1 minute and 49 seconds into the 8th round before a crushing shot from Davis sent him flat on the canvas, sealing the 30th victory of Gervonta's career.
In the past years in boxing, and we're coming to fight. We made it smaller gloves just now today, so someone's getting put to sleep.
How's your mental?
I'm doing great, man. I'm just so happy to be here. I love all of this. Excited to get back to camp and just knock this guy out and prove people wrong once again.
What are you guys gonna agree on?
Oh man, this is where we first wanted it in the first place. This is where it's all at. Miami's popping, Better's here, so download Better, and man, we're gonna run it up on November 14th.
Do you believe that this boxing event put you closer to the fight with Canelo Alvarez? I mean, you are fighting with a regular...
But that wasn't even the main issue. The real problem was Floyd Mayweather's involvement, as he had been at odds with Gervonta Davis in one of the most intense mentor versus protege feuds boxing has seen in recent years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when, cause 9 times out of 10, we know your opponent sleep at that time. So go run at 2 in the morning and go give yourself a mental edge.
In one of Gervonta Davis's recent interviews with Jay Hill, he made several shocking revelations, the most controversial being about Floyd Mayweather. Davis claimed that Mayweather had always wanted to see him lose. Unfortunately, Floyd nearly got his wish at one point. True to form, Mayweather didn't stay silent, and even tried to distract Davis ahead of his world title fight, just before the two eventually reconciled.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level.
Here's what really happened. Boxing star Gervonta, Tank, Davis was once the protege of legend Floyd Mayweather, but the two have since stopped speaking. Their fallout was highly public, yet Davis used the experience to grow, becoming a stronger fighter and a bigger global star. It's never pleasant to hear about such conflicts, but at least Davis has finally shed light on what went wrong between him and Mayweather's promotional company. Speaking on the Mr. Joe podcast, he detailed how their relationship unraveled.
What came out still on top. With Floyd, you said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean? It was a situation that he put me in to, make me lose, but he thought. You talking about like a boxing match or? Yeah, boxing.
Once you get close to someone you've always looked up to, like Mayweather, you start to see they're not who they claim to be. It's disappointing and painful. I decided to go my own way and focus on myself. With Floyd, there were times he put me in no-win situations, like my first world title fight against Jose Pedraza. I was 16-0, just 21 years old, hadn't fought in 7 or 8 months, and was only making around $10,000 a fight. Then they told me I had to take the fight or be benched. I ended up getting evicted and had to sell my car. I'm certain Floyd did that on purpose. I started warning other fighters about what was really going on so they wouldn't face the same thing. Now, when some of them say they want to fight me, it feels like betrayal.
I want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. That don't make no.
An old chapter has reopened in the turbulent relationship between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather. This time, it wasn't either of them who brought it up, but two of Davis's trainers. Hearing about the things Mayweather allegedly did to Davis makes it difficult to view the boxing legend in the same light. In fact, these new revelations seem to justify many of Davis's past negative actions toward him. Once seen as an unbreakable bond, often compared to a father and son relationship, their connection has completely unraveled. Tensions escalated further when Davis accused Mayweather of banning him from his gym while preparing for his 2023 fight against Ryan Garcia.
In a lose-lose situation now, what came out still on top. With Floyd, you said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean? Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose, but he thought. You talking about like a boxing match or? Yeah, boxing match.
Though Davis officially split from Mayweather Promotions in 2022, Mayweather publicly insisted there were no hard feelings. Nothing lasts forever. I will always love Tank. I like him, love him, and see him as a son. He has to do what's best for him, he said. However, it wasn't long before Davis began taking shots at his former mentor, accusing Mayweather of unresolved financial dealings in Dubai. Since then, tensions have only grown, with both sides exchanging subtle jabs in public. Remember when the 29-year-old accused, Pretty Boy, of being stuck in Dubai over unpaid debts? Things quickly spiraled from there, fueling speculation about the growing rift between them. Now, Davis's coaches have weighed in on the situation. In a clip posted to his Instagram, Calvin Ford revealed what really went on behind the scenes. As Davis continues to excel in the ring, his trainers are now speaking out about Mayweather's actions, particularly criticizing his decision to reportedly bar Davis from his training facility during such a crucial period. Both Ford and assistant coach Kenny Ellis recently expressed their frustration in a video shared on Ford's Instagram.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
You don't like
Frank? What that mean?
Love Lemon. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
Ellis didn't hold back, questioning Mayweather's intentions. If Tank is like a son to Floyd, why would you lock him out of the gym during the biggest fight of his career? Why ban him? Did you want him to lose? The frustration in his tone was clear as the coaches painted a picture of betrayal. Ford shared similar concerns, recalling a conversation where Mayweather denied blocking Davis from the gym. Still, both trainers insisted that Mayweather should be held accountable. Ellis even challenged the media to ask Mayweather directly about his motives. I'd love for the media to ask him what was going through his mind when he put Tank out of the gym. Despite the tension, Ford acknowledged there was a silver lining in the situation.
Fight card.
Dream fight card?
Anybody.
So there's a couple fights on there. Me versus Floyd.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Reflecting on the incident, Ford said it was a lesson within a lesson. What seemed negative ultimately turned out positive. Tank pushed himself harder, and the results were evident. That effort paid off when Davis knocked out Ryan Garcia in the 7th round, cementing his place among the sport's elite fighters. Ford also highlighted the emotional complexity between Mayweather Jr. and Davis, describing it as a different kind of challenge. Dad coaching stuff, you get what I'm saying? Emotions are involved. That situation, man, it's heavy, he added.
Okay. Cap hit me on Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd brought it up. Okay. So that's what made it like. And you think that was a...
The Baltimore coach explained that he called Mayweather to question him about barring Tank from his gym, but the undefeated legend denied any wrongdoing. Both coaches placed the responsibility squarely on Mayweather, with Ellis adding, I'd love for the media to ask him what was on his mind when he put Tank out of the gym. We're from Baltimore, man. In any situation, we stay 10 toes down. The grind doesn't stop. Despite the tension, Ford focused on the positives. I recall that day vividly. It was a lesson within a lesson. It wasn't a negative experience. In fact, it was quite the opposite, helping us overcome significant obstacles.
Friday, he told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it.
What initially seemed negative turned out to be beneficial. You have to find the light in the darkness, and we recognized it. It was indeed good. Ford wrote in the caption and expressed similarly in the video. According to him, it pushed the 300 record holder to work even harder, culminating in the 7th round KO of King. Davis and Mayweather first crossed paths in 2015, 2 years after Davis turned pro, when Mayweather noticed him at one of Adrian Broner's training camps. That meeting led to Davis joining Mayweather Promotions. Over time, Mayweather worked closely with Davis, aiming to shape him into a superstar. Their bond was strong, built on a classic mentor-protege dynamic.
Tell him again, Floyd.
I've been here 1,000 times. I've been 1,000 times. Sometimes.
Let's go, Ryan! He got upset to walk. Oh, yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, in an interview with Fight Hype, criticized boxers who chase luxuries instead of honing their skills. Things escalated when he involved Shakur Stevenson, misrepresented Gervonta Davis's fight, and mocked the Baltimore champion. In April, just days after the Ryan Garcia vs. Devin Haney bout, Mayweather went on a rant targeting an unnamed group of fighters. He accused them of neglecting the craft, focusing more on their image than their technique. Drawing from his own career, Mayweather pointed out that many only admired the finished product, overlooking the hard work and discipline that got him there. There was a time when Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. were close, back when Tank's career was just taking off. Mayweather took him under his wing, but over the years, that friendship turned into a bitter rivalry, now entering its latest chapter. They first met in 2015, and Mayweather quickly recognized Davis's potential, signing him to Mayweather Promotions. And that's where things stand. For the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and highlights, subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our content. Until next time, peace out.